Hey everybody, this is Mark the Game Shark here with another chit chat video. Now I know I promised you guys I'm gonna try to do these videos like every quarter, but I'm not making too many like promises, but I'll do my best. But yeah, so I don't know what the heck I've been up to last time. I'm just working. Um, Not been doing much. Been playing games. Uh, Been doing live streaming. I haven't done a live stream in like over a year, so I was starting to get back into like doing live streams. Um, Usually whenever I find an interesting game on PS4, because that's the only thing I can live stream. I don't have any capture card or anything to like do a live stream of like Nintendo or anything like that. But I don't know, maybe further down the line, who knows? But at this time, that's not possible. Um, yeah, it's been like tired. Ugh, been working a lot. The whole month of October, I pretty much worked like every single day, which is a little crazy. I work two jobs. I work at Comcast, and now I also still do my pizza delivery. So I've been doing that on the weekends, and I've been covering for the one guy because he was working as an actor at one of the local haunted attractions nearby. So I was doing that, covering for him, making some extra money, which is good because I'm planning on using that. I was thinking of using that money to buy the ColecoVision HD, so because that's a pretty expensive item, but we'll see. Because right now my girlfriend, she wants to go on vacation. So I'm hoping I don't have to use too much money towards that. But we'll see. Yeah, other than that, we just recently swapped out the damn PlayStation 2. Now I hooked up my Sega Saturn because on Game Clubs this month we're playing Nights into Dreams, which I totally forgot. It's like depending on like how good you do in the game is how you can, if you can progress in the game or not, which is kind of annoying. So that means like if you don't get a decent rating at the end of the level, then you have to redo like the whole level over again until you get a better rating, which is kind of annoying. But I'm at the last level with the one character. I just played it for like an afternoon. I was like, oh, it doesn't take too long. I think it's only like a 2 hour long game, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I've been doing that, and I've been back into testing the PlayStation Classic games. I feel like that's been like never ending, never ending. Holy shit! Let me see here. What do I got? Oh, I have my list here. So I just finished all of the M games. Now I have all the letters that start with N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V. And then that's it. All the games will be tested. And also what I've been doing is, while I've been playing the games, I've been like finding games I haven't even like heard of and adding them to what I want to actually have on my USB stick. So I've been doing that, just making like a list of games I want to have on there. Hopefully they all fit, because I think you can fit like, I can't remember, like 200 or 400 games on a 256 gigabyte thumb drive. I can't remember. Something like that. So hopefully they all fit. We'll see what happens. But yeah, some of the games that haven't been working, I've been like taking notes of. Yeah, I haven't been really picking up a whole lot. Mostly because I just don't have time. Don't have time to really like go out anyway. Like I just recently like went back to the gym like last week. So I'm gonna try to keep going back to the gym. We'll see what happens. Just that by the time I get home from work, I'm just like so tired. I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to like play video games or anything. I just want to like go to sleep. It sucks. And there have been many times where like I would just like lay in bed and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna take like a little cat nap, and then yeah, I end up like waking up at like 2 in the morning. I'm like, oh well, might as well go back to sleep. Like, the fuck would I get up for? I have work in the morning. So yeah, I've just been uh, doing that. Just trying to figure out like other videos to do. I do want to do some more Let's Plays. I know a couple of you guys mentioned some TurboGrafx, so I'll probably hook that up. Maybe next week. We'll see. I do want to do a pickup video, but I'm still waiting on one item to come in the mail. And of course, that's coming in Friday, so I'll have to film the pickup video next week. So it should be fun. I end up picking out some like random, like not really random, but like just some NES games I've been wanting, like mostly just common stuff that I don't have. Because there's one store and it had like 20% off like every Nintendo game. And when you go in, they have two options. They have like new, or they have oh god damn, I can't remember the wording, but it was like kind of like beat up, basically. Shit, I can't remember the actual word they used. Blemished is what they used. You have a like new or blemished, and they have like a difference of like usually like $5 to like $7 difference in price. So I ended up picking like I picked like 5 new games, and like I initially picked out 3 blemished just to like see like what condition the games are gonna come in. Because I really don't care. Like, if the label's messed up, so what? I'm just gonna play it, you know? It's not like I'm going for a full NES set. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't even have, like, half the games. Oh, excuse me. So, I'm like, whatever. Like, I even have, I mean, most of my games are pretty good. I think the only bad one I have is Contra, where like the end label, the flap is like ripped, so it just shows a C, and then I went up with a Sharpie and just put like the rest of the letters in there for Contra. So I just was like, whatever. I'm not gonna spend like $25 to buy another copy that just for like a label upgrade. That's stupid. Like I'm like I bought the game for like $3 in box. I think that was. No, never mind. That was loose. Super C came in the box though. So yeah, so that's gonna be interesting to see. And they gave you a random game too. So that box came in today. So I'm not gonna even bother opening until I do the unboxing like live. So that should be fun. What else is going on? Been watching a lot of horror movies in October. Since I love Halloween, my coworker ended up letting me borrow like a couple movies, and they were really enjoyable. My girlfriend like was nuts. She was like, "Oh, are you gonna give them back to him?" I'm like, "Yeah, like he let me borrow them." She's like, "Oh well, I want you to take a picture of you giving them back to him." I'm like, "Why? Like, is this real life? Like, are you fucking serious right now? Like." Why? What do you think? Like, he gave them to me? Like, no. So, I was like, whatever. So, thankfully, she didn't ask for a picture. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. It's ridiculous. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. So, and I ended up buying a couple Blu-rays, too, that I didn't have. I bought Salem's Lot and 1 Hour Photo, which I had. It was funny thing is, I wanted to watch 1 Hour Photo because I have it on DVD, and I was like looking on my DVD rack. I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm like, I don't know where this is. And I was too lazy to actually look on my inventory to actually figure out where the actual location was. So I was like, oh, it was actually like on super sale at Amazon. They both were, and I ended up picking them up. And then shortly after, I look and I was randomly looking at the DVD shelf, and then I found it. It was like in the corner, like hidden. So I was like, crap, well, I don't need this. So my friend that I mentioned earlier, that my coworker, that let me borrow a couple of his horror Blu-rays, I ended up giving him the copy. I was like, I don't need it. I was like, I basically have it. Comes with the DVD, so I don't need an extra DVD copy. So he's like, yeah, I'll take it. So glad I don't have like an extra one like that I don't need. And yeah, just been playing games. Been mostly playing the Switch a lot, just because I commute to, and my commute consists of taking the train, 15 minutes one way, so it's like a half hour commute on train to get to work. So I just play the Switch in the morning and coming back. So I've been yeah, what games I was playing? This Is the Police. That was a really long game. Oh my god! Like I've never beaten a simulator game, but it's enjoyable. But it's definitely overstays its welcome. Like after like the third phase, I guess there are phases of the game. I don't know what the hell they're called, but yeah, during the last phase, they're like, come on, is this game over yet? Like, come on, come the fuck on. I'm done. I'm just done. I had it. And I was talking to my friend Matt, who beat the game, and he was the one that recommended it. And that's the reason why I bought it. And he all his complaints were like the same as my complaints with the game. So I was like, all right, well, I'm glad to know that I'm not alone in this. He was like, oh no, yeah, like those parts are horrible in the game, and yada yada yada. So I mean, it's a fun game, but definitely like it'll definitely overstay its welcome. But I enjoyed it, and most of the parts in the game pissed me off. But you still get through it. So I think there's only a few instances where you can get a game over, but I ended up like using a strategy guide because I was like, I'm not fucking starting this game over. So I was like, I'm just gonna use a strategy guide on like parts that I assume you need to do correctly. Oh, excuse me. So then, what else was I playing? I finished Lost Sphere, the second part of it. So that's like a two. I counted that as two games because the second part is just as long as like the main story. It's ridiculous. That game like never wants to end. I'm just glad I officially finished that game. Then I was playing Poi the Explorer, which I've heard never really heard. I heard like RGT85 talk about it, and I ended up picking up on the Switch. And I didn't play it until now. It's like a 3D platform. It's really, really good. Like I was shocked. Like I thought it was gonna be kind of cheesy and kind of lame, but it's actually really good. Like if you enjoy games like Super Mario RPG and want that like really decent 3D platformer that you kind of fell short on with fucking Super Mario Odyssey, then I would definitely check out Poi. I always say Poi the Explorer. It's Poi Explorer Edition. The game is just called Poi, and then it's like Explorer Edition. I don't know why I say Poi the Explorer, because everyone's like, what, is it similar to the Door Explorer? Like, nah, it's totally different. But it's definitely enjoyable. Definitely check it out if you haven't done so. And if you have checked out the game, let me know what you guys thought about it. It's a really fun game, and right now I'm actually playing my last opened Switch game, which is the Bomberman game, which at first I wasn't into because I put it on normal difficulty, and I got like my ass handed because I'm not really good at Bomberman. Excuse me. So I put on easy, and then now I can finally like get through the level. So I've been enjoying it, trying to get more familiar with the mechanics of the game. I'm still getting used to it still, but it's not too bad. I've been enjoying it so far. But yeah, now like I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna play after I finish Bomberman? Because like I've been playing like the Switch. Like, what am I gonna do on the train? Like I need to play like the Switch to you know, just to pass the time. And I have like over 15 limited run games that are sealed, and I also have a couple special reserve games as well. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna start like I'll probably open like the special reserve games because they look interesting. I have the Messenger over there, and I heard that game is really good. So I might just crack it open. Like, the fuck? I'm not gonna sell the game, so why the hell am I keeping it sealed? You know, I might just keep the limited run shit sealed, and I don't know. I haven't decided, and I'm still like on the fence, even if I'm gonna continue going for a full Switch set, because I see like these other YouTubers and other people have like 3 times the library that I have, and I'm like, I'm gonna go for a full set, having like fucking 40 games. Like, really? People have like 300 games already. I'm like, damn. What chance do I have as gaining the full set, you know? But yeah, they have like super rare games, which is like the UK limited run games for the Switch, which I'm not gonna count that into the full library since that's the UK. And then they have what is no super rare games, I think it was. Yeah, super rare games. And then they have shit, name just, you know, they have so many different names. It's like I can never remember which one's which. Special reserve, that's the US, so I would count special reserve and limited run for the full Switch set. But super rare I wouldn't count, and was it special? Not special reserve. Shit, I can't remember the fucking name of it. But fuck. Damn, I'm gonna have to look it up. Hold on. It's driving me crazy. I have it on my fucking email. Oh, Strictly Limited Games. That's right. Strictly Limited Games. They're like a German company apparently, and actually their game Fox and Forest is right now is like the most expensive Switch game. So I don't think I'm gonna count them just because it's a German company. No, I have no idea. Like, what are your guys' thoughts on like collecting like full sets with like different regions and all these limited games and all these limited companies coming out? Like, do you consider them as part of the full official physical collection of the console, or do you consider that as like an afterthought? Like, oh no, they're not. That's not part of the whole collection. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that, because I don't know. I'm just fucking confused. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. I'm just like, what the hell? But I do. But thankfully, Black Friday's coming up soon, so I heard there's gonna be a bunch of Switch games for like dirt cheap. So I might pick up a couple during Black Friday. I'm not gonna pick up a whole lot, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, because I do want to get that that HD Kaliga vision. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm trying to knock this damn PlayStation thing out of the way. This project's been going on since April, and we're already like mid-November. So really hoping to get this done, because I'm sick and tired of it. And it's funny because I think I mentioned earlier, probably like a previous video, that I'm like, I've been putting so much work into this fucking project that probably by the time it's all said and done, I'm like never gonna touch the PlayStation Classic. I'm like, fuck it. I'm done. Because I mean, it sucks, because I would really like to start playing some PlayStation games, because that now the PlayStation Classic, it has like save states, and like, you know, like makes it easy to like get through levels with save states. So I don't know. Maybe, I mean, that's the main reason I've been taking breaks here and there, just so I don't get like fucking burnt out with this nonsense. Because right now I was looking at the end all the games in N, and oh my god, why are there so many basketball games? Like, holy, NBA and NHL. Whew. I was scrolling through that list. I was like, damn, this is gonna take me a month. Oh my god, unbelievable. But I'm chugging along, so we'll see. I might share my list too of like all the games that I find are really good on the PlayStation. There's some hidden gems. Like, I was playing this monkey game the other day, and it's really good. It's like a platformer type of game. I'm like, holy shit, this is a really good game. I've never even heard of it. You don't hear any YouTubers talking about it, so I think some of those games you might see in a future Let's Play as well. Because, you know, with the Let's Plays, I like to play, like, obscure shit that no one's ever heard of. So, try to, like, bring exposure to random shit that I enjoy. And it seems like most of you guys enjoy it, too. Like, oh, wow, this game does look pretty neat. So, you know, I don't like to do, like, the whole, you know, what everyone else does, you know. I like to go my own way. But, yeah, so, yeah, the live streams, I beat 2 games during the live streams. I know I'm bouncing all back and forth with fucking topics. I'm sorry. I don't fucking script this thing, you know. It's off the fucking cuff. I just fucking ramble for whatever, you know. Which, oh god, it's over 21 minutes? Jesus, 22 minutes. So I hope this video works, because it looks like fucking Norton was like fucking doing updates or some shit on my laptop. So hopefully this video turns out properly. Who knows? But yeah, I beat Little Nightmares. That was a fun game. It's funny because it wasn't scary. It wasn't really like, I don't know, it didn't creep me out at all, but the last level definitely got to me. I was legit creeped out. Like, I'm sure if you go back look at that live stream, you'll see. I was definitely creeped out there. But then I beat Man and Maiden. That game was fun, but it was short. Like, it was 3 live streams and I beat the fucking game. And that game was fun. It wasn't as good as Until Dawn, but I think it would have needed probably like maybe an hour and a half more of gameplay, like just explaining more of the story. And I think it would have been right up there with Until Dawn. But the cool thing is I think during it was during the end credits. Excuse me. They actually had an ad for like the next game they're doing. It's gonna be, I think, in February of next year, and it looks really good. It's like some creepy woods area. Like, there's like a kid like with his grandma, and there's like this guy with an axe or some shit. I don't know. It looked really good, so I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for that game. But I don't know if I'm gonna platinum that game, because I know the one trophy you had to play online. I think you had to beat the whole game online, like with someone else. I don't know. Or you had to play like a part with someone else. I have no idea. I have to look into the trophy roadmap online. But I don't know. Who knows? But I mean, it was a fun game. But maybe next year we'll see what happens if I'm into playing it. But yeah, like I said, if it had like a little bit more story, then it'd been really good. But like during the live stream, like one lesson I've learned is definitely don't play any game with QuickTime events while you're live streaming, because the buttons never registered. I was getting so frustrated. I'm like, what the fuck? And I think there's like a super delay within like what I'm watching. I'm like, because it's like trying to push it out on the internet, and PlayStation doing all this shit, and it just like, yeah, it's like, oh well, fuck your button presses. I'm trying to display it out on YouTube. and like pressing the buttons. Like, yep, nope. I'm like, what the fuck? And some of those button presses were brutal. You need to be like a ninja to like figure that shit out. I'm like, holy hell, fucking crazy. But so yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what Switch game to play next. I don't know. It's like, because I definitely don't want to sit on a train like for 15 minutes and like do nothing. I could sleep, but I don't know. So yeah, that's basically all I got for now. I don't know why Bradley's barking. He's crazy. But yeah, guys. Till next time, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good night.